I don't have it set to roll twice. I'll fix that though. Wow.
So, which one of those is the worst?
You and Kim at cast.
Yeah.
Um,
But that 10 is average, so I mean,
you sit there for 10 minutes examining her.
It's only a minute.
Oh, I thought it was a ritual. It was 10.
yeah.
Yeah, rituals add to the casting time.
Yeah, ritual 10.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I would add that after 5, me and Kalish are like slightly starting to come back to the others because we said we're just gonna walk off for 5 minutes or so.
I turn around and look at Vincent. I'm just like,
Oh, okay. No, hang on. Other trees.
I look at her. I look at Vincent. You guys are idiots.
We weren't the one who pissed off a giant werewolf.
I didn't piss her off. I woke her up.
I mean, just to give you a better physical description of her, the best thing I can probably come up with for you is think Brienne.
Still pretty big, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
that's cool.
She's
That's
not
so cool.
giant, but she is a big, strong woman. All right.
But but as Jamie does this, I'm gonna go be like, I'm just gonna turn around. You go back to them. You come find me when you need me. I'll be a mile that way.
Well, I don't think you need to overdo it, but maybe should overdo
Ah.
it a little bit.
I'm gonna.
Why don't you overdo it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start walking, Casey.
All right. Into the woods or along the road?
Along the road.
Okay.
As human. I just want that said.
Demon on the road.
Yeah, just don't do as me, Jonathan. Like, okay, I'm just going to go into the woods. He say, roll survival, and we'll never see you again.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
No.
It's like if we're around here, as I assume, I'd assume I walk that way.
You know, I never thought I'd actually use that amulet. Casey.
I don't
The
know.
one that shows me what direction they went off in.
Aw,
How did you
how
think I could believe
nice,
that?
Ben.
Haven't you been playing with us before?
Yeah.
Well, not in the
Second
whole
session.
campaign. I didn't think like you guys would. Let's continue.
You didn't think they would split the party. You
Hey, we didn't. They did. They left us behind, if anything.
We left 3
So-
people behind to follow. And
See it? Come on. Help me out here.
Okay.
Nodding doesn't count as helping.
So yeah, you examine, you identify. You pick up on the lycanthropy very easily. The other spell that is affecting her, you could feel it there. You know it is very powerful, but you're not familiar with this spell. You know that it seems to have some arcane elements in common with petrification, with domination, with the transmutation school, and with Gaius.
So it effectively turns her into a golem that's under his control.
Well,
In a very basic understanding of what you're able to get, that would probably be the best guess you have, yes.
Okay. So he looks perplexed, and he's like, "I've never seen this school of or this type of magic before. Oh, Well, Carrion must be quite strong. But we're on a mission to
Said the
fight.
name.
I did.
He did, yes.
That was an out of character
Yeah,
thing.
no,
That
that's
did not
like
sound out of
Vin-
character.
It had to be
Vincent,
out of
that's
character.
Vincent does the like
It had to
hitting
be.
the back of
My
his
character
head, like,
knows not
He
to.
shall not be named.
Roll me your character's intelligence. DC 12.
You-
Okay.
If you roll over
Honestly?
12,
Yes!
your character is smart enough. Okay, your character
Honestly?
was smart enough.
So he stops himself mid sentence, like he's.
Yeah,
He says "V."
yeah, and everyone's like,
The black
oh,
emperor person.
Oh.
Even
We're
Cameron's
on a
eyes are
mission to
like,
kill him, okay? We're on a mission to kill him,
Like, shit, boy, shut the
And-
fuck up.
and you fought him, so
Shit.
maybe we can't cure your lycanthropy, but we can find a way to control it. There has to be a way.
There is a way to control lycanthropy, but it's not conducive to protecting people. You must what's the right word? You have to let it.
You must feed the beast.
Yeah. You have to take life.
Can it just be animals? Like deer?
It's
and
not
other
like
forest
vampires.
animals?
What
You
little,
have-
I meant eating.
what little I
Go ahead.
am willing to give it is why there is any left.
have you tried to seek any help for it in the past? You've not been to any pirates or shamans?
The problem is the solution is simple. Removing lycanthropy is simple. It's a task easily done. But if that's all that's holding back this other curse, which I don't know, how much did you explain to us about that?
He explained the base details, like he goes on to say that it will effectively.
Yeah, and
Turn her into
it's,
a
it's a
slave.
qualified guess from our
Yeah.
point. I would-
If we cure her of the lycanthropy, she will be completely subjugated by the Emperor.
I didn't ask if she had been cured, like seeking a cure. I asked if she was seeking help for it. Have you tried to seek help for it in the past?
I've spoken to a number of shamans and a cleric, all of whom were willing to cure me, but none of them offered a
Anything
satisfactory
else?
solution.
Winston.
Well,
kinda-
then we have to make a solution.
I like your optimism, Buggy.
I've
But-
already said to you that there are other things more important.
Right? Like our mission. Here's the thing. Do you want us to die? Or to be subjugated like you? I would say-
you can see that as she's looking at you, she's hesitant on which way to answer.
Like, you're being kind of a dick, so maybe. Can Vincent just whisper to Declan, like, considering her options, I might too prefer death to that. That's just my
But look,
take on it.
it's really simple. You are cursed by something that we don't know about. It would be more prudent to find out what the curse is, how to fix it, or how to control it, or suppress it even. Have you considered an anti-magic field?
Okay.
All right, this has been a fantastic conversation. Tomorrow, I will be able to divulge some more information about the curse the Emperor put on you. I do not have the proper spells prepared to do so today. Would you be willing to give your life to help free others so that it is not spent in vain?
If suicide is what you want, then
Later.
killing. No. Yeah.
We asked for a question. You answered.
Yeah, that's true. No, yeah, yeah. Vince is like, well, obviously, like, okay, sorry. That's
She kind of looks at you and she says, I've been giving my voice, giving my life for 20 years. Why stop now?
ooh,
Fine.
yeah.
You can get me into the city.
Oh, we will get you into the city, into a barracks.
Yeah.
What was that?
You
Point
can
you in the right
me
direction.
in the direction. If you can get me there without harming any innocents, then yes, I'll go down that quest.
All right.
What? This is ridiculous. Oh, wait, you can't even be considering this.
Nothing, maybe
Quiet.
we should-
No, I'm not going to be quiet. This is
You cannot
ridiculous.
You cannot make someone's actions for them.
I'm not making anyone's actions.
What's ridiculous?
Why don't we just rescue everybody? I've already listed an option we could do.
I kind of turn and I look into Jonathan's eyes. I'm like, listen,
Listen,
I wish there was a way for us to save everybody, but there's not. There is no way to end this conflict without blood being shed. The best that we can do is try and make sure that as little innocent blood is shed as can be. We are
But-
fighting a revolution. We are trying to overthrow an emperor. There will be a lot of blood spilled.
it's a noble thought, Jonathan, but Declan's right. You can't save everyone.
Well, then let's save the ones that matter.
We are planning to.
This is what I've asked you to do.
She's going to sacrifice.
Serve Oathkeeper.
We are about to go into battle against that one, and you expect her to not give any information? That is just suicide for us.
Of course, she will give us information. There is time for that.
We have 3 weeks to figure this out and to talk.
And that's 3 weeks of information that she could tell us.
Yes,
She's.
which we're going to do now.
You can talk to her for. It's 2 hours. 3 hours every day. You can ask her whatever you need to ask her about the Emperor, as long as you don't say his name.
3 hours is ridiculous.
Declan,
What's-
at the point you say that, she kind of looks at him, and she looks at you, and she says, "Can we go back to the plane?"
We crossed that
Space
bridge.
worse than death. To him.
What's
3 hours
3 times the number of weeks that we have left? The number of days that we have left?
3 times 21.
Yeah,
It'd be
I'm asking-
63.
I was asking a main character.
It'd be 63 hours. Sorry.
Yeah.
Zig just like to show off how intelligent she is.
I know, right?
Sig-
This
looks a little-
this
looks a little bit
number
surprised,
is
like,
3, 2.
got a weird-
I didn't need advocates or anything. I knew numbers.
But no,
Look.
Jonathan.
Hmm?
Did you hear the question?
No, he replied to you. He said, that's
Oh.
ridiculous.
No, there's a number for it.
You're answering a different question.
Yeah, he asked you what 3 times the number of days that we have left before this invasion is.
Vic just leans
Oh.
over and goes, 63!
You see him struggle for a minute, and he's like, "Look, gnomish math is a lot different than human math, okay?"
It's okay.
Like, we have more fingers, so
That
I mean,
that is the
Left.
time that you are going to get. So make sure that you make it worthwhile.
and
Okay?
you know, I would say maybe spread those
You-
hours
you
out
see him-
over the day.
You see him think for a long minute, and he just keeps looking at you in different ways, like,
Hang on.
Be like an hour in the afternoon, an hour in the
Carry
morning,
the 2.
hour in the
No.
evening.
Shit.
"I'll say yes for now, but I may just disagree with you later."
Okay, Jonathan. Okay. Somebody pat him on the head for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you pat me on my head, my gun will go off.
Seems like a strange
They
fail-safe.
got- yeah,
It
the
is a
gun
very
is like
strange failsafe. It's a 67th failsafe.
So the question is, now that we have gotten through this, right? We've gotten through this?
She kind of looks around and she says, "I would advise against waiting until just before the festival. If this is going to be anything like Czar's previous festivals, then each week as we approach, more guards will be stationed."
I
We should do it as soon as possible.
I agree. We just need
With
to
the
figure out a good
information
way
we
to
have
copy it.
now.
Also, as this has all been going on, with the name she's mentioned a couple times there, Arthur, will
Sir
you roll me
Upton.
history with advantage?
How far away are we from the city?
Day and a half?
10.
Ugh.
No, advantage. Advantage. Oh,
Yeah, that is
fuck, a 5 and a 10? Arthur, you suck.
Do you want me to roll history?
Give him quadruple.
Yes, actually, you might have a chance as well.
Our team.
I'm proficient in history.
No, but you would have no idea of knowing the person that they're rolling against. Okay, Declan. You don't remember much about him, but you have heard of Sorokkin.
Upton. Upton?
Sorotkin?
Octopus.
Okay.
Like Scrotkin?
What?
I feel like I've heard that name before. But. Alright. How far are we from the city?
Day and a half.
1.5 days.
Alright, so we start traveling back.
No. Hang on. We still need to get her inside. We need to do it in a safe way.
Mm-hmm.
I've already mentioned this. I can build a tunneling machine that'll get us directly to the barracks.
And you remember that pin we had? It's still in the board, so we can
I removed the
remove
pin.
idea. I have the pin. You can't take my pin. Get
I-
your own pins.
I steal the pin. Like you stole them out.
John?
Wait.
Oh,
How
Wow,
is
you
my map?
the vile dismissed chain.
The
Without any
betrayal.
materials. How are you going to build this device without any materials?
I have plenty of material.
Where?
He whips out the promissory slip. He's like, 100 grand's worth of material.
Whoa.
That would require
And now we're
going into
talking.
Czar.
Oh, hi, Jonathan. You said
It's
a lot,
okay.
100 grand, you say?
So, we're
I
going
understand.
to use one of these, and
May I
And
have a
make it
look at
closer.
this?
No.
I start
Just
to
a
rifle.
look.
Start to rifle through my bag, and I pull out a hat of disguise for Catherine. I'm gonna keep calling her the wrong name.
Like you call him for the wrong name.
Hmm.
Zigzag. I mean, green guy number
John.
2.
Yes?
John, Vincent. Oh, wait, no, Arthur. That's the one. Author.
Author. Yes.
Yeah.
Author.
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 All right, Jonathan, I have another job for you.
Yes?
And I pull out the two. We got 2 daggers. 2 daggers, and the bow.
Nope.
Can
the
you?
bow, I never gave you the bow.
Well, okay. If you want to identify it, you can have it identified.
That's on me. I
Are
took it
these
what
the
about the
things you
great axe?
stole from
What
the
about
dead
the great
people?
axe?
Great
The
axe.
great
What great
axe
axe?
from the woman.
Yeah, there's a great axe. There's 2 daggers.
Can I have the great axe?
Can we identify? Can you please identify these?
Are these the things you took from the party? That the one person escaped?
Yes.
He starts shoving them into his mechanical bag of holding. He's like, nope, nope, and no. We'll deal with it later. He can scry those and find our location.
He can scry us and find our location.
He
He
cannot
doesn't have
scry.
our familiarity.
He cannot scry magic items. You must scry a creature. That is how scry works.
Find object then.
Mm,
We'll deal with it
locate
later.
object.
Yeah.
We won't deal with it later. We'll deal with it now.
And I am actually correct. I'm just saying.
I know you
Yeah.
are. Sorry. I missed it.
But
Forgot to
maybe
try.
we
I
should
did that.
focus on how we should get her inside and what to do when
That's
we are
what
inside.
this is for. And he holds up the top hat.
Yes, that's how you get inside, which is a very good plan. But when inside, should we just walk up with her to the barracks and said, here's the barracks, and then hope everything just works out fine?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's
No.
not a plan.
I think.
Stupid.
And that comes from, from our valued companion.
Excuse me. Sorry, what was that, Twiggy?
We needed a
Nothing.
distraction. That's what we needed for our plan, was a distraction. She's going to serve as the distraction component.
Which is great.
And then after this
I
distraction.
think
Yeah.
that we could get through the sewers and try and get to the barracks that way.
See, that sounds
would-
more like a plan.
Love to
Yes.
see Twiggy in the sewers.
Oh, I mean,
really want
you
to
guys
do
are
that.
going through the sewers. I'm not. I'm not.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
She kind of looks
You-
at you and Kalik, you don't think of this until she says it, but then.
Oh no, I'm not there.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's right. You're not there. You wandered off.
Yeah, I mean, I know the sewers in and out. I know exactly how the entire city works, but I'm not there, so I'm not gonna say a word.
She says to you, and she says the issue with the sewers is that most of the poorer areas in the outskirts of Zara have never been connected to. There are no sewers, no accesses in the outer city. We will need to get through the outer city before we can reach the sewers.
Are the sewer walls stone? Natural stone? That was just carved away?
I believe most of them are, yes.
Let me double check 5e's druid spells and make sure that I can handle that.
The dig
I think-
spell?
I think
Oh,
it's
shit.
I think it's third level.
No, move stone shape. Move
It should be stone shape. Hold on.
Shape stone.
shape stone shape. Same thing.
I think actually it's I think it's higher.
Um,
Stone shape is a level
And-
4 spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah. And do we know where in the barracks they are being held? Because I would say that the distraction part would be great if we were already on our way out with them.
Well, if we sent her up top while another team went in through the sewers, they, as soon as she starts her little, I'm going to kill everyone that I can kill before I die, they pop up from the sewers, get the guys, get them back into the sewers, and start making their escape like as soon Like maybe 30 seconds after
Yeah.
the fighting
No,
started.
I agree. That sounds good. And perfect would be if they didn't even realize people were missing until after.
Oh, I'm not there. It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, no, we're going
I'm gonna
to.
get Kalik.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to talk to you soon. So
I go get
it's not.
Kalik.
But Jonathan, those items could be vital to us actually making this plan work. So please identify them before supper.
5th or 6th?
First.
I don't know about 1st. That already happened.
How did
5th.
Okay.
fucking gnomes?
No, human. You see, there's a height difference, but I realize we still are pale, just like them.
All right. So we've got this guy. We've got that guy. I never looked up what these figurines do. All right. Yeah.
Figurines? You got figurines? Awesome. Figurines of power. I fucking love those things.
They're like
Alright.
Pokeballs.
They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
they're like
Elephant.
Pokeballs, dude. Figurine of a dog, you just throw it out and goes poosh, and it turns into a dog. Talks.
All right.
Yeah.
Might I say?
So no, I guess I can't do anything with Workstone.
So
Or on
currently, our plan is to get her inside with the hat, with the disguise hat.
well, you're not
but-
going in the sewers, so you'll go with her.
No, no.
Right?
You go on the suicide mission.
So you'll make sure she gets there, and then once she starts, you should probably go with Kalish, because where is Kalish?
I'm guessing we've just arrived now with.
So,
Okay.
just to repeat.
Yeah, no. Let me
plan.
know. Casey, how much weed components did I find?
What was your roll?
16.
You found enough for 2.
Nice. I'll add 2. And
You
remove
want
1.
me to go and be with the when the and okay? Yeah,
Well,
no, I
let's-
can do that.
Let's see what Kalish
so-
has to say about the sewers.
Whoa.
first.
Am I coming back? Is that it? Is that what's going on?
Well, I asked where you were.
Arthur's going to bring you back.
Okay.
Hey Taylor.
As Arthur shows, I'll probably be cutting off some flowers. Ah, Arthur.
Hello? We're ready for talking.
Oh. Are we ready to talk? I thought we were going to the orcs.
We're not going to the Orcs anymore. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
She's going to die, and she's going to die gloriously.
Oh, she finally got some balls.
That's right.
Oh man, I wish I could be there to see it.
Uterus.
They're really hairy.
I'm gonna be walk back now. I can respect her. I'll start joining you.
Don't say anything.
As he walks up. Taylor, come here. I need to ask you some questions about the sewers.
I've rolled her perception, and it's fine. She doesn't move.
Okay.
Taylor.
And by the way, when Declan said that you were going to go with Catherine, he would say, "Well, if she's going upstairs, I'm sure I can slip past and go towards the cell during the confusion. I can do that."
No. Although I could give you a... Sure, I have a potion of invisibility.
I like that. I like not being seen when fighting and blood and wolves are involved.
But, do we even know that there's an entrance to the sewer in the barracks? For sure?
How the hell are you gonna get out of the city once this stuff starts?
with our legs.
Big
We have
horses?
to work one problem at a time. Do we know if there is a sewer in the barracks going to the barracks?
Kalesh,
Okay. When it comes to the sewer part, it's not in the outer city and the barrack part. I would never know that. But I assume that the closest one would be, and I'll let them know, Casey. Me personally, I'm assuming that I at least stayed a mile away from that place, as
Yeah.
much as possible.
Yeah, you do know that there are not any. The sewers would not link into the barracks. Most of the barracks are at least a city block away from these sewer accesses.
Yeah, but a secondary question though, do I know, because I've been in and out of this city throughout my entire life, I have to know some like cracks in the wall or some smuggler's hideout or some ways to get in without being detected.
yeah, I mean, this
I
can't
assume
be
so.
the first time someone tries a prison break.
You know from experience that the best way to get in and out of the city without being noticed is to find an entrance that is guarded by local guards and pay them.
Yeah. And pay them. All right.
That's where most things come in and out.
Yeah. But that shouldn't be hard to find at all. I mean, I assume that one of the entrances would have one.
Well, all of the entrances do at one point or another. It's just finding the right one on the right day.
Yeah.
Well, getting into the city isn't the big part. It's getting to the barracks.
Yeah.
No, why would
No,
getting
it's not even
barracks
that.
be getting to the barracks would be simple.
All of this is just you walk in and act like a normal citizen and walk by. The hard part is
Really?
getting out once the whole city is on high alert.
Look. The thing is, one thing you need to realize is that getting through the city. Now I'm assuming, Casey, so shoot me if I'm wrong, but I assume that the city is so widespread with so many houses clumped up next to each other that you could easily dodge most main roads and go back ways towards at least close to the area. Now getting to the final part, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there are ways to dodge through a lot of stuff. The main thing is the gates themselves, and then kind of the last block to the barracks.
How about this? First of all, we still haven't figured out how to actually get into the barracks. Like, we have the distraction part with her going berserk, but we still, like, the infiltration team that's like going to go through a wall or something. Like, that part we haven't figured out yet.
Is it as simple as walking up to it? I mean, I imagine in a city that size, there's a whole military district.
She smells of wolf.
There's actually not a military district. The way the barracks are laid out is that there are smaller, almost kind of regional neighborhood barracks spread out among the city. So there is not a condensed military district.
And Kalesh, do you know a way for us to maybe get into the barracks without going through the front door, if we now are going from 2 different points of entry?
Most of the barracks only have one way in, entrance, and the only way you really ever know of many people going in is dragged in by a wolf guard.
Why not go in chains? In all honesty, what is the problem with going in chains? I really don't see the problem. I mean, if I look at me. If I walk up to them, take off my ring right in front of them with Braska at my side, one thing is for damn sure, we're going to be captured. Now, if they drag us in and we have some way to get out of the chains immediately, I will be able to get out of there.
We could pretend that we're an adventuring party, having just captured Catherine and you, come with the 2 of you in chains. That could trick chains, obviously, We'll just tie you up with rope, but not very well. And
wouldn't they know that? This is Catherine. Yeah. So, but wouldn't they know that that the gods in there are no match for Catherine, and they will send for reinforcements, which is what we're trying to avoid. I think that
the idea is the 6 of us, right? There's 6. How many of us are there? 7, 6, 8.
No.
Yeah, 8. So the 8 of us. That's a bit much.
Vulgard. Cousins of Vulgard.
So the 5 of us go with 3 prisoners. 3 people play prisoners, 3 don't. And we literally just go up to the barracks. Is there usually somebody posted outside the barracks, or is it just like nobody's dumb enough to go inside?
I would assume that they have some postings.
Yeah, and
yeah.
And then we simply need to turn them in for some kind of bounty.
Yeah, but what if they just go, okay, and then just start ripping into him?
What, like killing them?
Yes.
Well, this is why we're talking the plan out.
Well, but just start killing them.
But chances are, because we're going to walk up to the guard, we're going to go, we have prisoners that we want to be paid a bounty for. He's going to do one of 2 things. He's going to go inside the barracks, or he is going to start going to somewhere else, somebody else further out, right? Or maybe activate some kind of magic-y thing. That's another thing that he could do. Yep. If he does the magic-y thing or starts to run, we just kill that person and make our way into the barracks. If he goes into the barracks, we don't let the door close. We go inside to follow him. And then as soon as the door's closed, it's just like all right, get a lay of the land, and then 3, 2, 1, chaos.
Here's another thing. If we do this with that plan, then everybody who sees us will know whoever survives, basically.
Yeah, we
know
need
who we are. We would never ever be able to go into Sidar ever again.
We're gonna wear masks.
Well,
awesome.
Maybe.
Yes.
I was about to say they could.
Yes.
This is why I suggested that I go as the devil, not as a human.
This is awesome. Everyone's gonna have a mask and have an alter persona. Yes.
I mean, everybody already knows who Arthur is anyway. That's
what? Why?
The reality of it. I can give you the disguise hat, so you can kind of be a little bit shorter, but you'll still be 9 foot tall. I mean, it wouldn't be blue though.
No. We just need to cover him up so they can't see the skin of his color, the color of his skin, and then we put a helmet on him so they can't see his face. Done. I'm proficient in disguise.
I mean, there's a chance that they will be more apt to recognize us after this, but as long as they don't go and announce, I am Declan, this is Jonathan, this is Zig, this is Zag, we're here to turn in these 3 people, this one which is Arthur, this one which is this. We're saying we're a group of adventurers turning in Catherine, hoping that that'll be a big enough ticket item that they will not really worry about who's turning them in.
I don't understand why we don't just use Catherine instead of us. We don't have to have us in chains. Just Catherine.
We could. We don't have to have more than one person in chains. It's just like a ratio, I guess. I don't know. I like to kind of keep things in balance.
I like the idea that we could possibly dig through the sewers.
No, sewers aren't connected to there.
The sewers are connected to the barracks. It's just the inside sewers are connected to the barracks.
Oh, okay, but that's a good thing.
Separate sewer systems.
Well, Casey said that there was the closest sewer.
Is about a block away.
Yeah. So the sewers will get us within a block, right?
That's not to say you don't know, or you don't know if this right or wrong. But this is not to say that there's not a sewer tunnel at some point that goes under the barracks. But the nearest entrance to the sewer...
You are breaking up, man.
Broke up.
Can you hear me
Say it
now?
again?
Stop. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what I was saying is, you don't know whether or not there is any sewer tunnel that leads under the barracks, but you know the nearest entrance to the sewer is a block away.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, we just need to know, okay, if we were to hit the roof on this thing, then we might enter the prison.
That's what we want to do, yes.
Yeah. And I'm just saying that one of us, we're very happy to point out that he knows how to make bombs. And I don't know much, but prison breaks often involves blowing shit up.
I was talking about building a digging machine.
But
Digging, blowing
dig up.
stuff up. Yeah.
if we aren't precise in our knowing where we are in the prison, we may blow up the people we're trying to save.
Which is why we have this good, informative companion here with horns and a tail, who knows stuff like this. Right? You know exactly what
But
to hit.
it's definitely worth checking
Right.
out the sewers.
Right?
How about
I'm going to look at him like,
how about we just scout the area first?
Yeah.
See if the sewers even connect.
That's what I just said, but yeah.
Casey,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm gonna ask. I would have mapped out this sewer, wouldn't I? Because I've spent like first 10 years on the street running from guards. I assume that I would have like at least known the sewer system.
You know aspects of the sewer system, but you've not actually mapped it out.
No, so it's more like I remember this.
I mean, this will be part of recon in that case. It's fine.
There are Thieves Guild landmarks. There are kind of different types of markings and things that people that have been sneaking through the sewer for years have left. So you kind of know how to read where you are,
No,
but you don't actually have a map.
no, I don't. I can't tell you that. But I would know, or in theory, I assume I would know that if I wanted to go anywhere close to the barracks at all, or have an escape route, I would know that, okay, we would have to do something retarded, like run through an open street or something.
Yeah, well, that's why you do know that the nearest access to the sewers is a block away.
Yeah.
It is moderately in the open. It's not like in the middle of a busy street, but it is kind of at the edge of the street.
What kind of access is it? Is it grate or is it what's it called? Like when you walk in, those big things.
It's like an open,
Tubes.
like overflow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
So maybe the current plan is then that we get into the city, find a safe place to just store our friend here, and then we will do a fast recon so we know what kind of information we can work with, and then we commit to a plan when we know more.
Agreed.
So just to clarify what we need to know, we need to take steps towards the prison on the upside and then do the same thing beneath in the tunnels so we can map out, okay, we think about here is correct. So count steps / meters to prison in tunnels, and then we need safe house.
You see, here's one of these guys who converted over to the improved method.
Hey, I just get 50 times, man.
How big is our wagon?
Safe house,
It's a one-man walking wagon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like a hand cart.
And it's currently filled with a giant gun. So.
No, the gun.
No, it's not that big.
Oh, okay.
I think we all misunderstood how big it is last time.
Yeah,
By the way, my
it's
stuff
probably-
is in the cart. I'm gonna get my stuff from the cart.
Yeah, as just a description, Taylor, so that it is clear. The really big, when it is broken down and packed away looks like kind of a big, overstuffed hiking backpack.
Okay.
It folds. If you've ever seen one of those hiking backpacks that kind of sits up over your head and goes halfway down your back, and it's kind of bulging.
That's always what I picture when I think of hiking backpacks.
Yeah, that is about the size of the really big one. It's all packed away. So considering Jonathan is a quite kind of toothpick of a person, it's very heavy for him to carry, but it is very possible for someone to carry it, but he has the wagon to make it easier.
I can always carry it.
Well, no, I was
Honestly,
thinking
goes like this.
he said that it was in a street that's like kind of moderately traveled esque. We could just kind of fake a problem with the wagon, so it's not just 8 people surrounding a grate opening it up.
Kitty.
That's all. I was
Yeah, and I have great ideas for outfits. I mean, disguises.
So we have
What's
disguises.
this about outfits?
Not. We need to have disguises when we do this, so they can't recognize us. It's right. I got that covered.
good. I only have 2 hats of disguise.
Well, I have
we
2
should-
costumes and the actual kit, but I am not proficient with it.
I'm probably gonna need a hat of disguise.
Mm-hmm.
You
And-
and Brasha. Not Brasha.
Yes,
damn it.
Catherine.
Sorry,
For the love
Jimmy.
of God.
I mean Zag.
Senile old man.
Zig.
Zig. Stop shaming our mother's memory, you
How?
bastard.
Hey, John, Arthur, Buggy, fuck. What's your name?
She just
You,
starts saying
human.
half orc number 1, half orc number 2, and then
You would, I think you would still get confused.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
And,
not racist.
Just call them
Yeah.
Boy Orc and Chesty.
Wow, you went there.
Ooh.
Oddly
So-
enough, I think Zag's the one with his chest out all the time. So
I just hear a voice in my head that says you should call them this.
And
I'm not gonna
yeah.
say it's Halo or anything, but you know.
And I should just point out that even though a hat of disguise is fantastic and very good for our tall blue friend here, we should also put some good old-fashioned fabric in front of his face, because in case someone can see, he needs a helmet and then the hat upon that helmet, and then he needs to cover up so they can't see that he's blue. In case he
My
can
hat of
have.
disguise can have
The
it.
hat of disguise will make him look a foot shorter and make him.
Yes, but if they can look through illusions, they will see how
I'm
what
gonna
he
fetch
really
a
looks
coffee.
like.
This is going up.
Oh.
how tall are you, Arthur? I don't recall.
Hang on, it makes sense.
10
If they
foot.
have true seeing, they will see what he really looks like, but they have to have X-ray seeing and true seeing to see what he looks like behind a mask.
Good.
Huh? Huh?
Couldn't we paint him up as a Goliath?
Did Ben just drop off too? What the fuck? Guys, I'm making sense. God damn it.
I think Ben's muted.
We can't... Yeah, we can't hear you.
Oh, I'm here. I was
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
You're,
like both-
I mean, if they have true seeing, then they're just gonna see through the disguise. We just have to hope that the guy
No,
that's
No, that's the point.
Bear in mind,
True-
I think
true
what
seeing
he's
always
trying
sees
to
through
say-
magic.
Yeah, true seeing will see through a magical disguise, but it will not see through a physical
Mundane.
disguise.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and that's why it's... You
So
might
you
as
want
well
me to
not-
do both?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Just
what
in
Batman's
case.
saying,
Okay.
do both, yeah.
Yes, because otherwise there's a caster who's going to walk through the streets and say there was a giant blue man who did the prison break, but he would in that case.
well,
just
if
say
you're gonna
it was a
do
giant
both,
man.
don't reduce your height with the hat. Otherwise, they'll just see weird shit.
yeah, it
What?
would be weird.
I'm going to go
Because
with
you would have
the
2 people-
disguise, but, I will be
Guys,
back in
makes
one.
I know what my hat of disguise will be. I will
All right.
be a
Yes,
Minotaur.
it does
A
make
what?
sense.
You'll be
A
a
Minotaur.
A minotaur. A minotaur.
Yeah, in that case you're still big.
Sadly, you're
Sure.
actually quite taller than a Goliath, so we can't just paint you gray and then with black tattoos all over you.
Minotaurs are large, so
Yeah.
and the size makes sense.
Yeah, it helps the size make sense.
Or just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill things, but really inside my head, I'm like, oh god, I hope I don't die.
Okay. I'm gonna, not disguise myself.
Why?
Why?
Wild shape?
Oh, right, you could turn into
Yeah, he can just become an animal.
So you're
So
still
True
disguising
Sing-
yourself. Okay.
So
Jeez.
Trusing might see through wild shape.
It might be as a mouse inside someone's pocket.
Yeah. Trusing just sees a dwarf sitting on someone's pants.
Yeah, but no,
Does True Seeing see through wild shape?
I don't. Does it?
no, it's magical. Right?
It's like polymorph, and
Okay.
polymorph doesn't do true seeing.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you actually
Magic's
turn
weird.
into that.
You're physically changing yourself. It's not like
Yeah.
a mask.
We
Yeah.
do
A
have
veil.
at our disposal animal messenger for like 12 hours. We have a little animal messenger that can send messages for us. A little raven. A big flying fly, a golden lion.
Lion. Ooh, shit.
Chime of opening.
Mm-hmm.
That's handy.
That's
Ooh,
gonna
yes.
be handy,
Yes, that
Mhm.
is going to be
A ring
perfect.
of animal influence. I haven't looked up what that one does either.
I think it's.
And then a whole bunch of potions. Oil of sharpness, slipperiness, potions of healing, greater healing, superior healing, supreme healing, clairvoyance, climbing, flying, strength, heroism, invisibility and vulnerability, speed, and vitality.
The climbing one might actually be useful if things go to hell. Might.
They're in my belt,
Yeah.
so if we need any of them, they're right there.
Okay, but at least you guys agree with me on that point, so that's great.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
Wait, what point?
The
You
double
wait-
But
disguise.
double disguise is needed.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's
Like
really
Mad-
the only way to beat.
Madman
magical
just
divination.
waited like 5 minutes and then was like, you guys agreed with me on that point, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, at that point you should give me all the money. Yeah, you all agreed with me on that. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone. I mean,
All right.
I'll-
Here, Vincent, have all of my stone coins.
Kalik, how much money should we be expecting for the bribe?
Guessing? I assume like a couple of gold each or something?
Couple of gold for a normal-looking human
Hmm.
to hide, or just to let slip past at people as recognizable, as noticeable, as some half-orcs and a giant guy.
A tiefling. Who's
He's
disguised,
gonna be a minotaur. He's gonna be a minotaur.
Okay, well,
That might.
couple
Yeah, that's
half-orcs
better.
and a minotaur. They're probably going to be twice that each.
Well,
Okay.
I have 103 gold. So
I
I will give
have-
all of it to Declan.
I have 10. If it helps, I will also give my gold to Declan.
give it to me. Damn it. I want
Why?
it.
I will-
Stuff.
I will let you hold on to my wooden and stone coins. I have quite
I
a
have
quite a.
89
I don't think that will
copper,
be his concern.
20 EP. Actually, I have silver.
Oh, I'm muted. How many guards are usually there?
I would assume 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're going for one of the less traveled gates.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, one of the less traveled gates, one of the poorer districts, probably 2 or 3.
Okay, I give you 3 bags, 3 little leather pouches, each with 20 gold, 25 gold in each of them.
To who?
It's Kalish. Or Vincent.
What am I gonna do with that?
You're gonna bribe the guards when we get there. That's why we need the money, right?
We can figure out who is holding the money when we're there. For now, we
And
should
which
maybe-
guards to bribe, since they
Yes.
switch.
which is part of why we need to go in there and gather this
Well,
information
you need
first.
to scout first. You need
Yeah.
to scout first. So, who's going to be scouting first? I recommend Vincent and Kalik for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can also send a Raven to go, scout.
I mean, we should do that too, just to get an.
And once we get close enough to the city.
Yeah.
So this is
And,
all happening as we're traveling towards the city.
Yeah.
By the way, just to double check here, in what way do we want to do this? Do we want to go in there as a group? You guys stay somewhere safe, and then we go scout, and then go back, say what we found, and then commit to the plan.
Yes.
Because, again, we have someone who can barely control themselves, not turning into a werewolf, and it's less likely that she'll do that outside when she's not close to all the wolf guard, I'm guessing. So maybe the correct way to do it is to first scout, then use the Raven Messenger to send for you guys to then enter.
Um.
I'm just saying that
Okay.
I think she's going to be stressed out by being in the city with a lot of people and just sit there and wait for us to finish our
So
investigation.
you want us to wait outside of Czar, and then use the animal messenger to basically go from one place to another.
Yeah, I don't know how much information can you relay with the Raven.
It's as the spell. Hold on, let me scroll down to it. Animal Messenger, which is.
Yeah, exactly. If that's the thing, then this is going to take a while because I'm going to write the thing, write my
Up to
Wait,
25
approaches.
words. A message of up to 25 words.
Yeah, you may speak a message up
it
to
is a
25
magical
words.
thing. Yeah.
and this is for one thing. Shit. Okay.
Well,
But-
plus we have to leave our stuff out because
Yeah.
once this shit starts, we can't exactly just grab our stuff and walk out.
Yeah, exactly. We need to that safe spot outside of the walls. Maybe you guys should do that while we do the recon.
But I'll give you, because you're going to be the one inside the city, once you have enough information, I'll give you the Silver Raven figurine.
Okay.
And once you're ready to start relaying info, you can use it. Once you use it, it's active for 12 hours, and you can use Animal Messenger at will.
Okay.
On it.
Cool. So, okay, but in that case, I just want to make sure I understand this. I activate it, I say the things, it will fly off to you. You can say things to it, and then it will fly back to me.
I don't know. That's a Casey thing. It says,
Yeah.
well, in Raven form, the figurine allows you